Fighter should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Vinny Paz. 5'7" Vinny Paz. If you've never seen Vinny Paz in action, get ready, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason they call him the Tasmanian Devil. Vasiliy.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Cranston, Rhode Island in the United States.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now these athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They better start respecting each other's punching power. You don't want to trade shots. Nice slip to avoid the jab. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the... Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store. Here we go. It's round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. It's all offense all the time. What a punch! Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You're getting in there with a fighter with a longer reach. Now you've got to depend on your footwork, your pressure fighting, slip inside the shot, slip outside the shot. But when you do it, you don't just slip, you've got to capitalize on it. Throw some shots after that to make them scared of letting a shot go.
You'd like to see more jabs. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. Only catching air with that hook. That counter shot lands. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Beautiful counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. A perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Misses with the straight left. No rest for the weary. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. These punches coming from every angle. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. He missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Vinny Paz just got rocked. And down goes Vinny. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, and we continue.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two were made for each other. That one will count. Just misses with that uppercut. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter. Punch, counter punch. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Paz in that last round. What a huge... And there's the bell for round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he scores with the counter. Good counter punch. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
You'd like to see more jabs. This is a high-octane battle. How about that time counter counter shot. A swing and a miss with the right hook. A perfect counter lands. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Insane action. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get...
Here's the bell for round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
He misses with that straight left. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Every time Lomachenko is buzzed. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second.
Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Lomachenko in trouble. Lomachenko on the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going... Pulling it right there. Oh, no. Paz is in some serious trouble here. And Vinny Paz goes to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice. Here comes round 7. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Well done with that counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. There's a counter shot. Uh-oh, Paz may be about to go down. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That punch landed. And he misses with that straight left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh no, Paz is in some serious trouble here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
can make or break a fighter.
And we enter the 8th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Misses with the straight left. So much firepower here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, this fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So the referee says fight on. Caught him. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Some nice exchanges from both men. Hold that thought! Vinny Paz just got rocked. But somehow weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to...
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He misses with that straight left. Do you believe what we are seeing? So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
He's got the advantage halfway. Hold that thought! Oh, no! Paz is in some serious trouble here. Was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Vinny Paz just got... And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. And down he goes.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are right.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Paz in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's... And here comes the 10th round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get dead.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Uh-oh, pop. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there.